Hi, it's Jen. I'm happy to see you, and I'm happy to offer this practice today. So I would love for us to focus and build on the idea of last week. When we talked about feeling grounded as a sense of safety and security, we're going to build on that. Today, looking a little closer at our root chakra. And this area in our body is located at the base of your tailbone at your seat. It is associated with the color red, and it has a lot to do with how we view the world. It has a lot to do with our safety, our security, our unity, our identity, like birth, death, like a lot of things come from this area because a lot of those things are interconnected. It also has a lot to do with our intentions, also our general body of like how we eat, how we digest, and so when things are out of balance there, we would feel the opposite of those things. So maybe we are feeling insecure, maybe we are feeling like there's not a lot of stability or there's a lot of chaos happening in our life, and we're going to bring some breath practice that will help fire us up as well. And I would love to focus on this idea of a mantra, because I love mantras, and this idea of feeling rooted down and connected. So the mantra will be that I am earth, I am here, I am alive, and I am beginning anew, which I think that is something that every single person, every single day can focus on. So remembering that we can connect downward, we can feel safe, secure, and still have new growth coming up from this area of life, even though maybe we have experienced safety issues or feeling insecure or unstable at times. So finding that steadiness when things are blowing around and feeling chaotic. So if you would start down in child's pose. This will be a little bit more vigorous of a flow for this first part. While you're down in child's pose, you'll just listen to my voice. Let child's pose fit your body so that it feels good. Allow enough space for your legs, for your belly, for your chest, for your forehead to come down. Let your bones start to settle down towards the earth. And for this first part of our practice, imagine clay, that red, heavy earth, muddy, cold, bringing some of these sensations into your body. Start to bring your attention also towards your breath. And we're going to start to use the Ujjayi breath. And so when you practice Ujjayi breath, think of a wave. Sometimes it's easier to even think about Darth Vader. That's what it sounds like to me. So you're going to breathe in through your nose, and you're going to draw that breath to the back of your throat. So, and on your exhale, you keep your lips sealed, and you breathe out of your nose. So that kind of makes that resonating sound in the back of your throat if you think about Darth Vader. So takes a little practice. It also builds heat in your body. So anytime while you're practicing this breath, if it feels too much, you can actually bring a physical sensation of warmth to your body. While you're practicing this breath, if it gets too hot, you just open your mouth and you let it out. So just to release some of that heat that's getting trapped in your body. So let's take 3 of those breaths down here in child's pose. Drawing all your attention there to the area in your throat, filling your body, letting that breath go. Good. Take 1 more in. Slow, steady exhale. And from here, start to walk your hands over to the right so you find a big deep side stretch. Moving your breath all the way over to your ribs. Good. Come back in through center all the way over to the other side. So move your breath all the way to your right ribs now. Okay, let's meet back in the center. Come up towards tabletop. And we're just returning to our normal breath in here. We're going to take a couple rounds of cat-cow. Drop your belly, breathe in. Round your back, exhale. Good, again, drop your belly in. Round your back, chin to chest. Good, keep moving just like that on your own, at your own pace, at your own breath. And here, just honoring that full inhale, experiencing the full exhale. And then finding that in-between point, just noticing that pause that happens in between the in and the out. And now add in any other movement that feels good. So moving around, listening to what your body's asking for. Go ahead, curl your toes under. We're gonna push back to downward facing dog. Good, wake up the back side of your body here. Maybe just pedal your heels, swoosh your hips side to side. Good, breathe up under your tippy toes, inhale. Heels down, exhale. Up to your tiptoes, inhale. Exhale your heels down. One more time, up and in. Exhale, let it go. Holding here. Relax your neck. Take a big breath in all the way from your fingers, up your arms, inhale. Exhale, let your chest sink a little deeper. One more, in and out. Good. From here, shift forward, high plank. Good, top of a push-up. We're hanging out here. Building a little fire with that same breath and in. Ujjayi breath, keep it in, seal your lips, let it go. In and out. One more, in. Exhale, open your mouth, let it go. Push back down, dog. Good, bring your right leg up to the sky. Good, stepping it through, warrior one, inhale. And just hang out here. Finding that perfect stride for your body. Perfect length, perfect width. Good, if your shoulders are tired, let your hands rest here at your hips. Good, and we're gonna do a little more of a vinyasa flow, so linking your breath and your movement. Starting to find that connection, and we're gonna move slow, embodying that feeling of that clay, that red mud. So reach your hands up, breathe in. Warrior two, let it go. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Bring your hands down, step back, high plank, hold at your plank. Inhale. Exhale. Good, we're gonna do one chaturanga on each side. That's it for hard work today. So shift yourself forward. Elbows into your body, coming down just a little ways here. If it feels better, come down to your knees. Good holding here. Let's go up dog or cobra. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Other side, left foot, warrior one. Inhale as you rise. Warrior two, let it go. Reverse, inhale. Chaturanga or low push-up, exhale. Up dog, big fill. Down dog, let it go. Come up on your tiptoes, in breath. Bend your knees, empty your breath out. Hop or step towards your hands. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bow down, let it out. Halfway lift again, inhale. Bow down, let it go. Good, this time put a little mini bend in your knees. We're gonna swish our hands back, palms down. Inhale here. Let it go. Feel down into your feet. Imagine you're holding a block in between your inner thighs. Good. Swish your hands forward. Inhale. Exhale them back. Forward. And back. Stay here. Inhale. Forward fold. Let it go. Good. Come up halfway. Inhale. Stepping back. High plank. Hold here. Good, just one little chaturanga, forward. Halfway down, up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot, warrior one, inhale. Let that breath go, settle in. Good, feel down into your feet here. Equal pressure going forward and going back. You get a breath in and out. One breath, inhale. Warrior two, let it go. Good. Reverse your warrior in. Warrior two, out. Inhale, reverse. Warrior two, exhale. One more, reverse in. Stay here for your out. One big breath, reach back, inhale. Bring your hands down to the ground. High plank, exhale. Little baby push up, or you can push back to down dog if you want to skip it. Up dog is your in breath. Down dog is your out breath. Good. Left foot, warrior one. Rise with your breath. Inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Getting ready to move, reverse, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. In and out. One more, inhale, stay here for that exhale. Biggest reach, biggest breath in. Bring both hands down. This is your last chaturanga. Up dog, big fill. Down dog, let it out, stay here. One big fill in your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Inhale that right leg up. step it through, crescent lunge. Inhale. And here, bring your hands to your hips. That idea of bringing your attention towards your tailbone, that color of red. Your feet are anchored down into that muddy feeling. Good, and we're gonna take that color of red, we're gonna move it around. So you're gonna create a line up your spine from your tailbone to your fingertips. You're going to come forward, hover forward about a 45. Moving like you have this big red ball. So take that, inhale, send it back, exhale. Keep moving, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale. Stay right here, exhale. Good, listen now, inhale. Swivel that back foot, warrior two, exhale. Reverse your warrior, take a breath. Side angle, so your right elbow goes to your right knee, or hand to a block, or hand to the floor. Your eyes can go down towards the floor, your eyes can go up towards your fingers. Really depends on what feels best for your neck. Getting ready to move again. Listen here, inhale. Warrior two, let it out. Reverse, take a breath. Bring both hands down, step back, downward facing dog. If you want those vinyasas, if you want those push-ups in between, you take them. Good, left side, warrior one. Feel yourself here. Go ahead, swivel that back foot. Let's turn this into crescent lunge. Good, take that breath. Hover forward, so pull your belly in, long spine from your tailbone to your fingertips. Bring that red ball out in front of you. Let's move your breath in and out. Two more, in and out. Keep going, in. Stay here, let it go, let it go. Last breath in, warrior two. Reverse here, in. Side angle, so left elbow to left knee, or left hand down to the ground. Notice any physical sensations coming up. Notice where your mind starts to go. One big breath here, in. Both hands come down, step back, down dog. Good, here, just walk your feet up towards your hands, and we're gonna just hang heavy in a ragdoll. So a generous bend. Your hands can come down to the ground like gorilla, or you could grab opposite elbows. Maybe a gentle sway feels good here. Letting your neck release. Drawing your attention to your tailbone again, so that color of red, we're gonna stack. So red goes straight down to the floor. Stacking your spine, roll all the way up. Good, reach out, breathe in. Stay here, let it out. Again, push into your feet, reach towards your fingers, inhale. Exhale. This time, as you reach up, come up on your tiptoes. Heels down. Tiptoes up and in. Exhale, come down to a big, deep yogi squat. If you have a block, sometimes it's nice to sit on a block here. See if you can use your elbows for a little leverage, pushing into your inner legs. Resist that urge to roll in. See if you can have an open heart here. Okay, take that left hand down to the ground. Right hand goes up. Two more breaths. Last one in. Bring that right hand down. Just switch sides. Right hand goes in, left hand goes up. One more breath. Big open. Plant both your hands. We're going to lift. Push into our hands, lift your tailbone. Tailbone comes up first. Just a big stretch across the back of your legs. Heel toe back under your hips. Halfway lift, take a breath. Bow down, let it out. Again, halfway inhale. Bow down, exhale. Last time, halfway in. Walk your feet back, downward facing dog. Take any movement that feels good. Here we go. Take that right foot, step it forward, warrior one. Inhale. Stay here, settle, exhale. Inhale. Warrior two, let it out. We're staying here 3 breaths. Find that perfect amount of challenge for you. So if it feels good to go deep, further into that knee, you go. If it feels good to listen and hold back, you taper it back. Good, now listen, inhale. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Reach back, inhale, straighten that front leg. Triangle pose. I like a block here. If you have one, it's a great place to use it. If you'd like a little more challenge to fire things up, pull up and in at your belly button and then pick up that bottom hand. Good. One more breath here. Inhale. We're going to turn all the way over to the left for a wide-legged fold. So long on your mat, tailbone up. If it feels good for you to find a rest, bring your head down towards the floor. Good. Breathe yourself up halfway. Inhale. Flat back if you can. Exhale. Pull up and in at your belly button like you're drawing it back towards your spine. Tailbone still lifted. We're going to pull with the back of our legs and our belly. Come up. Exhale, goddess pose. Deeper squat. If it feels good, go post your arms. Hands to thighs, hands to hips, whatever you need here. If it feels good to sway, do sway. Good, just one more breath. Inhale. Back to that wide-legged fold. Exhale. We're going to go straight to the other side. So you're going to breathe halfway up. Left toes turn out. And you're just going to turn this into warrior two over here on your left side. Straighten that front leg. Reach back. Triangle pose on your left side. Reach up, inhale. Come back to that wide-legged fold. Exhale. Get ready to move. Pull up and in at your belly button. Tailbone up. Reach up and in. Goddess pose. Exhale. Some people like to take this on their tippy toes. If that's something you want to try, go ahead and try that. Otherwise, we're focused on rooting today, so you're going to root right down. Imagine your tailbone, so instead of out, it's tucked. Spine going straight down towards the ground. One more big breath. Bow down, let it out. Hang here. Bring yourself up halfway. Walk your hands to the right. So right foot forward, left foot back. Good, we're gonna drop that back knee. And we're gonna just sink our hips forward here. Blocks or hands to the ground is great. Moving a little deeper into that hip flexor. If your mind starts to wander, come back to that mantra. I am earth. I am here. I am solid. I am alive. I am beginning new. Good. From here, nice and slow, peel yourself back. We're turning this into half splits. So go ahead, let your heels sink down. Toes can come up. And if it feels good, you could gas pedal your toes. Notice the difference between that movement and stillness. Notice where you feel sensations. Notice what lights up. Good. Crawl back forward. Pick up that back knee. We're just stepping back, downward facing dog. And we're just going to switch sides. Left foot comes forward. Drop that back knee. Coming all the way up. If you want your hands up, you may feel it a little more intense. If you want your hands down, focusing more on moving that hip forward. It's your choice here. That's part of rebuilding safety and security within your body, is finding that choice of what works for you, of what you want to happen in your body. Part of beginning anew. Start to move yourself back, half splits. Yourself back into that lunge. Pick up your back knee. Step your feet back. Downward facing dog. And from here, I'd like you to lower down to table. Back to child's pose. Resettle yourself. Return here to that natural breath. Feel the ground below you. Find that wave-like motion of your breath, the in and the out. And come all the way back. back up nice and slow. Move yourself back to table. Offer yourself any movement here. And coming all the way down onto your belly. And I'm going to offer you a half frog. So your left leg will come out to the side. Some people sleep like this. Toes are flexed versus pointed. So flexed feet to protect your knee. And you can lay here at forearms, or you could rest your head down onto the ground or onto your arms. And we're gonna hold here for a while, about 10 breaths. One more full in and out here. Good. Straighten that bent leg. Bring both feet up towards the sky. Just give them a windshield wiper back and forth. And when you're ready, you just move to the other side. So you're letting that right leg move out, half frog, settle right back in. See if you can allow yourself to surrender down towards the ground so that you don't have to use your glutes to hold you up. See if you can begin just to melt down towards the floor. Two more breaths. Nice and slow, straighten that leg. Give them a swish back and forth. And go ahead and draw yourself back up to tabletop. Let's just take a few rolling cobras. So go back from child's pose. Bring yourself forward to that cobra. Just an in. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Keep your ears and your shoulders away from each other. Resist this. Move down your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale. Roll back. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one here. Get your full inhale. Take your time. Move slow in the mud. Exhale back to child's pose. Stretch yourself long. Really get those fingers walked out. Make some length in your sides. See if you can take a wide breath. So expand your ribs left to right. Inhale. Open your mouth. Exhale. Nice and gentle back through table. We'll do the other half of our hips. So we're going to take first a seated butterfly. Soles of your feet together. And just draw a circle here. Try to keep your seat rooted down, so not peeling one side up, keeping both sitting bones, grow those roots down, bring that color red to the floor. This can get as loose as you want, as free as you want. If it's hard for you to make those free movements, just start to move like no one's watching. See if you can get lost in your breath. Switch directions anytime you'd like. Good. And if you have a pillow, a block, anything that will work for a prop here, this would be a great place to put it. We're going to reach up, getting long through our spine. We're going to make a hinge with our hips. So forward with our hips versus round back. Forward. And then start to lean down, relaxing your shoulders, let your forehead come to rest. If you don't have a prop, you could use your hands here. And we're gonna hold out here for 10 breaths. Check in with yourself here, see if you can soften your jaw. Lean in where you can challenge yourself, but also listen that you're not forcing. So you back off before it gets to that point. Need a little more in your low back. See if you can walk your fingers forward a little more. Drop your chin towards your chest. Bring your breath back to that wide, expansive breath. Left to right. Wide ribs. Let it out. One more round of breath. Inhale. Let it out. Start to walk your hands back towards your body. Coming up tall, straighten both legs in front of you. Give them a little swoosh. Same thing, rooting down into your sitting bones. Maybe even move some flesh out of the way so that you can feel your sitting bones. Reach up and bow down. More than touching your toes, you're looking at reaching, making a long spine. And the rest will just start to fall into place. And start to roll yourself back. Taking a seated tree, so right leg stays long, the left leg goes in. Reaching forward, get that nice long stretch in the back of your leg. Just hanging out here, just a couple breaths. Here, maybe notice where you could give some care to yourself. Maybe give yourself a little foot rub or care for your ankles, places that get ignored. caring for your lower leg, feeling that sensation that comes with it. So we're going to come all the way back up. We're going to move to stargazer, so your left hand goes back to the ground. Push your hips up high. Just one big reach. Bring your hips back down. And switch sides. Left leg long, right leg in. Find that length through the back of your leg. Same thing. How could you care for yourself in this moment? How can you become fully involved in this process of what's happening in your body? More than just moving, more than just breathing, but actually feeling, actually having the experience. Retraining your brain to feel what it feels like to go that stretch all the way up your leg. Good. Stargazer on the side, right hand goes back, push your hips up high. Big reach, big breath. And exhale your hips down. Good. Plant both your feet here. Just settle for a moment. Put your hands into your shins. Tall in your spine. Come back to this moment of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Clinging onto that mantra, I am alive. I am here now. And we're going to go all the way down onto our back. If you have a pillow or if you have a block, this will be really helpful in these moments. We're going to take a supported bridge pose, so this will feel great for low back pain. So I'll show you on my block. I consider this low, medium, high. So just making a bridge pose, lifting your hips up high, your block will go under your low back at whichever setting feels best for you. Connecting down at your low back. Let that block support you. Tuck your shoulders, open your heart, palms up, receiving. And here you settle in to breathe. Good. From here, we'll turn this into legs up the wall. So you just bring your legs up, straight up, as if you have an imaginary wall. If you'd like to turn your body and use the actual wall for support, I highly recommend it. It feels like magic. This is also a great place if you'd like to practice any inversion, if you'd like to practice headstand or shoulder stand, plow, any other movement that you need in your practice. Otherwise, you just sit and enjoy that feeling of the block in your back. Feeling all that good blood return down to your core. Offering yourself any movement here, maybe something else that you might need in your practice. And when you're ready, plant your feet back down, move your block off to the side, just let your back rest now into the ground. Bring your knees together, feet wide at your mat. Bring one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Stay here 3 breaths. Go ahead. Keep your knees bent in together. Feet at the edges of your mat. You're going to take your right leg up. Draw it to the outside of your left knee, and you're just going to drag it down towards the ground for a nice big stretch. Maybe twist if you want to bring your eyes to the left. Now if you can bring your concentration moving that breath from your left hip point to your left armpit. Nice and gentle, back to center. Rest your knees to the middle. Let your blow back, take that curve out of your back, roll it into the ground. And switch sides. Left foot to the outside of your right knee. Drag it down. Start to draw your knees back up one more time. Just relax down into your mat. Take that curve out of your low back. Maybe even tilt your pelvis up. Relax down into the ground. Draw your knees into your chest here. Take any last movements if it feels good. You could even offer a happy baby if that's something you're comfortable with. If not, just keep your legs here. A little movement back and forth. Give some care to that low back. And then when you're ready, you come all the way down into your final resting spot, your Shavasana, the most and best part of the practice. And if this feels uncomfortable for you, you can come to your side, you can come to your belly. Otherwise, tuck your shoulders. Let your hands open to receive. Start here to get involved in your breath. Bringing a lot of tension into your body, bringing up fists, crunching your hands in, crunching your toes up, bringing attention to your face. Do that with a breath in. Exhale, release. Let's make tension again, more and more tension, tightening all parts of your body. Squeeze, 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 inhale. Exhale, relax. One more time, the most tension. Tighten at your toes, tighten at your legs, your quads, your bottom, your face, your hands. Inhale, deep. Exhale, let it go. Imagine yourself bringing that attention to your seat, to your tailbone, your root chakra. Imagine yourself growing roots from the back side of your body down into the ground. Use your imagination here. What is the color of those roots? What is the size of those roots? Are they small, skinny ones? Are they deep, wide roots? How deep to the ground do they go? How wide out do they go? Give yourself this vision of the most detail that you can, that your roots grow deeper and deeper down into the center of the ground. So that when you need to draw on this place of safety and security, that you become unshakable. Coming back to this idea of watching your breath, being a witness to your body. We'll count into a breath of 3, out a breath of 5. So here we go. In, 2, 3, out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, in, 2, 3, out, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, start to bring life back to your body. Give little movements of waking up to your fingers and your toes. Maybe you rock your head side to side. When you're ready, come up to your nice quiet seat, whatever that feels good to you. Coming back to that idea of roots here just one more time, and we're just going to play a little experimenting with what it feels like to be off center. So we're just lifting up light, lifting up to the other side, moving forward, moving backwards, just taking a few rounds like that, noticing what it's like to be off center, because when we know off center, we know how to come back center a little bit easier. Come back to your center here, feeling this energy, to this deep connection, this deep idea of support, to where you can use this also as a place of grounding, a place of resource, just like hand to your heart, understanding what is involved in our body, what's connected to it, and different ideas to expand our perspective of what different things are coming up in our life and what it could be connected to. If you want more information, if you want to explore this idea a little more about chakras, drop a chat in the group, and I'm happy to have a discussion on that. Let's end our practice, hands at our heart. Taking a big deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Again, in and out. This last breath growing from your roots, up your spine, up your heart. Ready to be unshakable, ready to move in to new growth in our life. We bow to each other. Thank you for practicing yoga, practicing life, and we bow to each other and saying namaste.